The law offices of Spar Bernstein with two locations in New York, 2901 White Plains Road in the Bronx and 225 Broadway in Manhattan. Call now to make appointments at
1-800-LAWLESS.
Hello, morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good day.
Hi, Squeeze. How you doing? Morning, Brad.
No,
Well,
Sean.
good day. Let me say good day.
I'm just filling in.
Oh, this is Sean.
Yes.
Hi, Sean. Happy Columbus Day. Yes.
Same to you. Well, not really, but you know.
Some kind of way.
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that.
Right. Well, it's immigration link time, and the callers are lining up to question Brad and to pick his brains for free. So let's see what we can do, Brad. We are ready to go. Morning caller, go right ahead. Brad Bernstein is live.
Okay, morning.
Can you talk a little louder for us, please, ma'am?
Yes, I said morning.
Yes.
I was granted a visa 2 weeks ago. Bought my son
what
and
visa?
myself.
A what visa?
An immigrant visa.
Okay.
I was granted an immigrant visa. Bought my son and myself, but my daughter wasn't granted.
Right.
She was on. We were filed 4 years ago, like about from 1997. She
Who
was
filed for you?
My mother.
Okay.
My mother filed for me.
How old's your
and she
daughter
was
now?
on it. Pardon me?
How old is she now?
She's 22 now.
Okay.
But she was on it from like about 12 years, she was about 12 years old.
Right.
I would like to know if there's something can be done
To get her up
to
here?
it. Yeah.
Well, they have something called the Child Status Protection Act. Generally, the embassy calculates whether or not your daughter would be included in that or not. She gets to add on the length of time it takes for the I-130 to get approved. Back in the late 90s, the I-130 was getting approved relatively fast within a few months. So she probably aged out. The general age out is at 21. Then you get to add on the time it took the I-130 to get approved. In the late 90s, it was probably a few months, 4, 5, 6 months. So she probably aged out. So my guess would be there would be nothing you can do short of when you come to the United States of America turning around and filing for her.
Okay,
If you
so there's
want,
nothing
if you
can be done.
want me to calculate to see whether she was included under the Child Status Protection Act or not, then you can have your mother, or you can call my office and call for a consultation. But I would guess that the only thing you can do would be once you come up here to file for her, unless by some chance the embassy made a mistake.
Okay.
Yes, callers.
So, could you find out that for me if they have made a mistake about?
Well, you could what he's asking, if you or your mother is in the U.S.
Yes, she's in the States.
She could call his office and set up a consultation, and then he could. And no, this is a consultation.
It's impossible to tell. It's impossible to do it over the radio.
Okay,
Not
okay.
because I don't know the answer, but because I don't have all the facts in front of me, which is how long did it take the I-130 to get approved? What is the priority date? If you know those facts, I can do it right now on the radio.
I prefer not to do it on the radio.
All right, take the number down, call, and ask your mother, or you can call Brad Bernstein's office and set up a consultation.
Okay then.
All right. So you have something to write down the number?
Yes, I do.
All right. It's
What you call the priority date? Could you answer that for me, please?
Priority date is the date in which the I-130 got filed.
1997. That's it.
No. He needs more than that. He needs a date, not just the
The
year.
exact date, not the year.
Okay. I don't think I could help you on that. Sorry about that.
All right, but write down the number and then try and get the information. The number is 212 227
Yeah.
3636.
Okay.
All right.
Now, one other thing, Dr. Hope, I just want to say that when you do call me, I do charge for a consultation fee. So when we do it on the radio, it's free, but when you do call to set up a consultation to speak with me, I do charge $120 US for the consultation.
Okay.
All right, caller. Best of luck.
Okay then. Thank you.
All right, then, fine. And let's go to the next caller. Remember, this discussion with Brad Bernstein is free, but when you call his offices, you pay. Good morning, caller. Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Go right ahead. Yes.
My question is, if you had a visiting visa to the U.S., could that be used as a basis to begin the immigration process?
Basis on what grounds? If you
So
visit America, that doesn't entitle you to a green card.
Yes, I know that, but I am asking if there is any way that could be. If there's any way that you could use that to...
Your question is if I come up on a visitor's visa, can I get a green card? That's your question,
yes,
right?
Or could I do classes or something like that?
Well, you can try to change your status to a student. You can marry an American citizen, but there is no work visas or anything of that nature.
Okay, because I read somewhere where I read that it was harder to change the status if you got a visiting visa as opposed to a working or something else.
Not true. It's actually easier.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
All right.
All right, let's go to our next caller. Remember, callers, we're in the immigration link. Now is the time to call us to talk with Brad Bernstein. Good morning, caller. Go right ahead. Hello?
Good morning. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, I'm calling on behalf of my brother. He got married to a young lady. I get to understand that she was a permanent resident. But throughout the process, they separated, and then she started filing. But she said that she was not aware that she was a citizen when her mother was a citizen, and she was 19, so she actually was a citizen. So they started filing process, and some papers came through the mail, but I guess I understand that they turned it back. Is there any way, she's now divorced, but is there any way that my brother could gain legal status by going back through that process?
The only way, if you get divorced and you never got your green card and you want to still try to get your green card based on that particular marriage that you got the divorce on, the only way to do it is prove that you're an abused spouse or a battered spouse, that somebody physically abused you or emotionally abused you to such a level that it is like physical abuse. Short of that, your brother has to fall in love again and find somebody who will actually go through the whole process with him.
Okay, yeah. It was more emotional abuse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but how long ago was the divorce? Because you only have a certain period of time after the divorce in which to file. You can't say I got divorced 10 years ago and now I want to file as an abused spouse. It's a little late.
No, I think it was in between 2004 2005.
Right, because you have 18 months from the time of the divorce.
Okay. All right, thanks.
All right. But
All right,
let your brother call me.
Pardon?
Let your brother call me.
Have your brother call him. Yes.
How is he performing?
Have your brother call Brad Bernstein.
Yes. Okay, I'll sure do, yes.
You have the number?
I have, because I'll be in New York in come December.
So you have the number. You have the number,
yes,
212-227-3636.
Thank you so much.
All right,
yes.
then. All right. Thank you for sharing with us. Best of luck for your brother. Let's go to the next caller. Immigration Link. It's Hot 102. Hello, caller.
Good morning.
Go right ahead.
Persons who provide affidavit of support for family member about a year ago, can they provide affidavit of support maybe a year after for the family members?
Sure, as long as they make enough money.
Okay. How long should one be in the U.S. before they can provide affidavit of support?
I'm sorry?
I'm asking how long should one be in the United States working before they are able to provide affidavit of support for other family members?
Well, it's supposed to be 3 years, but you can get away with 2 years.
All right. Thanks very much for the information.
All right, caller.